October is officially in the books, and once again, it was a winning month. The market climbed roughly 2.3%. That's impressive, considering we've already had several strong green months in a row. Now the big question everyone's asking is, will that momentum continue into November? In my view, it all comes down to two big catalysts. One is in the hands of policymakers, and the other is in Nvidia's. Yep, Nvidia's upcoming earnings could decide how the market moves next. But before we get there, this week is still packed with key earnings reports. It's shaping up to be a power-packed week for traders, full of opportunities, and right now, all eyes are on Palantir, the AI stock that everyone's watching. Today, I'm going to break down the technical setup, the key opportunities, and exactly what Wall Street wants to see in this Q3 report. Then, I'll share another AI stock with a better risk-to-reward ratio than Palantir right now, so stick with me, let's break it all down. Our October stock picks, names like Amazon, Pepsi, PayPal, and Google, all did great. Now I'm scanning the charts again, looking for the next big winner. I've already got a few on my radar, and I'll be covering them in separate videos this week. October was profitable, and I want November to be even better. Now let's talk price targets. Last time, I gave you my target for Amazon, and the stock hit it almost perfectly. Today, I'm doing the same for Palantir. So here's the big question. Can Palantir beat Wall Street expectations for the 9th straight quarter? That's the pressure it's under right now. Remember, when we first started talking about this stock, it was trading below $20. Now it's above $200. It's had an incredible run, but whether it keeps climbing depends on a few key factors. This earnings report comes down to one thing, the balance between commercial and government business. Wall Street wants to see that commercial side keep growing fast. They also want to see revenue growth remain above 50% year over year. On top of that, they'll be watching for margin expansion, GDA profitability, and most importantly, stronger forward guidance for 2025. If Palantir delivers all that, the stock can still climb, even at this valuation. But if it merely meets expectations without beating them, we could see a sharp reality check for the bulls. Right now, implied volatility on the options is around 10%, meaning the stock could swing roughly 10% either way, somewhere between $182 and $224. That's the range to watch today. Now let's pull up the chart. You can picture this in your mind. I'm watching stop levels, TOT is above, and support below. Palantir had a massive consolidation phase, then broke out into a strong parabolic move higher. The big question now, where does it go next? On the higher time frame chart, we saw volume increasing as the price climbed until that small red candle. Since then, volume has faded, which is normal. It just means buyers were more eager when prices were cheaper. The breakout trigger for Palantir was around $204. If it holds above that, the next realistic targets are $224 and $236. If it opens below $195 tomorrow, a pullback toward $166 is likely. Overall, the broader market trend, especially in AI, will probably depend on Nvidia's earnings. That's the next big catalyst that could set the tone for the rest of the year. Now let's talk about the AI stock I believe has a better setup than Palantir right now. Snowflake, ticker S on Snow. When this stock was below $200, I said it would break that level and keep going, and it did. It's still early in its story. Just look at the momentum behind Oracle and Amazon recently, and Snowflake seems ready to follow. I think it's got real potential to revisit its all-time highs. On the monthly chart, Snowflake is now trading above its IPO range. That's a bullish sign. When a stock clears its IPO open and close levels and pushes higher, it often means more upside is ahead. The next big zone to watch is between $320 and $354. Right now, we're sitting near $280. The key breakout trigger is $280, and the major support is $270. If it drops below $270, we could see a retrace back toward the IPO range, where old resistance becomes new support. But if it holds, this setup looks really strong. And here's why I like Snowflake more right now. Even if it pulls back slightly, the overall trend still looks solidly upward. So, to wrap up, Palantir still looks bullish technically, but the stock feels priced to perfection. Heading into earnings, bulls and bears are evenly matched, and both sides are fighting for control. But now, you know the key levels to watch. If they beat expectations, you know where it's heading. If they disappoint, you know the downside risk. I'm not holding any Palantir options into earnings. I'll just trade the stock itself. Let me know how you're playing it. Are you riding with Palantir, or do you think Snowflake's the smarter bet right now? Either way, stay sharp, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.